I had been dating Emma for almost 3 years. We met in college, and I truly believed she was the one. We had our ups and downs like any couple, but I never doubted her loyalty. Everything seemed fine, until I started noticing small things. She began being distant, spending more time on her phone, and always laughing at messages from someone she refused to show me. I brushed it off at first. Maybe she was just busy. Maybe it was work stress. But deep down, I knew something was wrong. Then, one evening, I got my first real clue. We were sitting on the couch, and her phone lit up with a message. I didn't mean to look, but my eyes caught the name, Mark. Mark was my coworker, a guy I saw every single day at work. He was friendly, always cracking jokes, and I never thought twice about him. But now, my gut told me something wasn't right. Curiosity got the best of me. That night, while Emma was in the shower, I checked her phone. She had changed her password. She had never done that before. The next day, I decided to test her. I casually mentioned Mark in conversation, just to see her reaction. She froze for half a second, barely noticeable, but I caught it. Then she laughed and changed the subject. That was it. I knew I had to find out the truth. I asked a friend for help. He was good with tech and suggested a simple trick. He showed me how to check if her location history was saved on Google Maps. And there it was. Proof. Emma had been at Mark's apartment multiple times when she told me she was at work. My heart sank. I didn't confront her right away. Instead, I planned something. I told her I had to stay late at work one evening and left the apartment, but I never went to the office. I drove to Mark's place and waited. An hour later, she arrived. I watched as she walked in without hesitation. No second thoughts, no guilt. I didn't need to see more. I left. The next morning, I acted normal. I kissed her goodbye, told her I loved her. But I already had a plan. I printed out the screenshots of her location history and placed them in an envelope. That evening, I cooked dinner, set the table, just like nothing was wrong. When she sat down, I slid the envelope across the table. "What's this?" she asked, smiling. "Open it," I said. Her face turned pale as she pulled out the papers. "You went to Mark's," I said, "over and over again, while I was at work, while you told me you were busy." She stuttered, tried to make excuses, but I didn't care anymore. I stood up, grabbed my keys, and walked to the door. "You made your choice, Emma," I said. "Now I'm making mine." And just like that, I left. She tried calling me for days, begged me to talk, but I never answered. Mark, he acted like nothing happened at work. I quit a month later. I deserved better than both of them. And now, looking back, I'm glad it happened, because now I know my worth.